It is up to the user to understand what they get from that sensor. We believe that is the biggest gap. That is the gap we try to fill with our services. This year we want to introduce our new product to the public. The solar industry is changing a lot. We can see that over the 15 years we are here, we started with solar sensors, and these days we can see that people are more serious about the data. Data quality is what measures. What we do from EKO Instruments, we try to go beyond that, and we try to offer our services, not only about sensors, but also a full suite of services, applications where people help to qualify data, to calibrate the sensors, and specifically about calibration, I will introduce a new system today. In the past, everything was about the sensor specification, about the class of the sensor. We need to think beyond that. How people work with these sensors, how easy it is to work with solar sensors. Because in the past, you need to know it was a scientific instrument. These days, it is the industry working with our products. We need to help them to look at the data, check the data, and make sure that the data quality is valid. MS80S8 is the most important product for us. It is the driver of our business, because at every power plant you will find pyranometers. Pyranometers are used to measure performance ratio, to measure the efficiency of the system. Pyranometers are the standard used in the industry. The Class A sensor is leading that in terms of data quality and accuracy. So what we need to do from EKO is not only provide a high quality sensor and with a good specification, but we also need to think about the service of that sensor. Because every product basically is out in an outdoor environment and needs maintenance. Also pyranometers. So the standard speaks about calibration. And to offer a calibration service globally, we had to develop a tool. And I'd like to introduce you to that tool. EKO Instruments introduced the ICF02 calibration facility to offer our clients, our partners, a way to calibrate pyranometers. Pyranometer calibrations is very important. Over time, there can be change in sensitivity figure of a pyranometer. In order to understand if there is a drift, if there is a change, we need to calibrate pyranometers. In the market, we see different companies, different laboratories offering calibration services. EKO can contribute with that. We offer a tool which enables people to make calibration easy. The big opportunity for next few years would be that we can focus on the data, because that comes from the pyranometer, but we need to understand that data. That is very important. It is really important to understand metadata of the product, in which environment it is used. We will bring new sensors to the market where we make it easier for people to work with our products to get high quality data. That will be our focus, and there is a lot of space for improvement. The key point today is really for us, from sensor perspective, is about, do you trust your data? Because we sell a high quality sensor. We sell the best specification, but how can we control the data? We have no influence in that process. It is up to the user to understand what they get from that sensor. We believe that is the biggest gap. That is the gap we try to fill with our services. On our website, you will find lots of information. We have a database full of information. We have a knowledge base that will explain people how to work with our sensors, but also how to interpret our data. Also to follow our training course. We have EKO Academy that will be launched in a few months, where we can train people remotely. We don't need to go to customers. People can come to us, but people can already get acquainted to the information we want to share with them. That is important.